There we go. Done. Aha! Aha, ha, 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 ha. Okay, well, that's working now. Yay! Okay, so I can mute that because I do not need to hear the sound of my own voice. Just because I'm subject to everyone else to it, if anyone actually shows up, does not mean I will subject myself to it. Right, okay, so hopefully, let's just check that's working. Okay. Totally not unprofessional doing this, but I'm gonna just play one of my old terrible videos just to see if my sound is working at all. Hopefully it is. Yeah, that sounds like it was working. Hang on. Turn that back on for a couple of seconds. Yep, that's working. Solid. Sweet. Okay. So, everything seems to be working currently. Hopefully it stays that way. It would be really nice to get back into streaming. So, everything froze for a sec. Oh. Oh, man. It's been too long. When was the last time I streamed? Like 2 months ago? Oh, I really hope I can get back into it. And as always, we're going to share the intro just because it is too good of an intro to miss. Seems good so far. I'm not sure that audio is balancing too well. Let's not bugger that up because we know that port's dodgy. I really need a new computer. My laptop is dying. Alrighty. Before I should have checked this earlier on, and we'll finish that. Let that load. Are my hotkeys working? That is a yes. My hotkeys are working. So I will undoubtedly end up hitting the wrong hotkey as always. So we're just gonna do a chill stream today. This is more a test one. If people come back to join it again, that would be brilliant. But to be honest, I'm not really expecting anyone to come back. I would be very surprised. But yeah, we'll just go chill, play the original campaign, just kind of relax, get back into the whole streaming shenanigans. Oh man, what has happened to my graphics? Do that, we don't like that. And why is my mouse a little bit? Oh, come on. Oh wait, no, it's because I'm in the graphics, that's why. Okay, zoom. Oh no, we don't want to zoom out that much. Okay. It's also no speed run. Like, if streaming goes well, I'm able to get back in streaming. I do want to do some more speed runs because I want to hit that sub 4 hour mark. But for now, speed running's not on the cards. But we'll come back to it if we can. Yeah, get rid of those. We'll get ready for our lair. Well, that can be our hatchery. We'll put the lair here. Our creatures can be lucky. We'll be generous. Right, come on. In fact, actually, you, go grab us the portal. There we go. all round the portal. Let's open this up, shall we? There you go. Now you can. No, 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 no. You can go claim that before anything else. There we go. And then when you're all done, you can go there. Yeah, we got an entrance. Don't need to tell us. Bring in those flies and beetles. Oh man, I've forgotten what I used to say when streaming. What I used to talk about. I feel like I got so used to having people to talk to that I just didn't feel the need to have to comment on anything. Maybe, I don't know. Come on, let's get this layer built. There we go. That's enough for the one fly. Because there's no living space, I haven't built the bloody layer yet. Alright. Okay, there we go. So we'll have a nice... Wow. Literally just space for one fly. Oh, come on. Get that last square. Oh, right. Oi. Bleeding will claim that. Thank you. There we go. Wow, that halved. It just goes to show the whole square thing and everything. It really does make a difference. Also, let our imps reinforce that soon. Yeah, go on, we'll make one imp. No, maybe two. We'll push the boat out a little bit. We'll push the boat out a little bit. Go up to 6 imps. In fact, you know what? We'll push out even further. We'll go to 8 imps, because why not? We're mad lads around here. There we go. That is done. Flies are buzzing. Beetles are sleeping, because we got bugger all else to do, because it's only level 1. Means I can sit and chill with me cup of tea. There we go. Oh boy. This is not the time I'd normally stream either. I'd normally stream earlier in the afternoon, but my delivery only just got here, and to be honest, I only just got my internet sorted. So I still don't know how well it's going to go, because the internet here has a habit of just disconnecting, and we have to reset the router every time it does it. It's been a little bit better of late. It was doing it 7-8 times a day. Now we can actually get through a day without it disconnecting, although sometimes it still does once or twice. So if the stream does just cut out and die, I'll just give it a minute, and I'll be back on, I hope. Depends how often it does it, but for now, just assume I'll be back on. There we go. Beat up the dwarves. Well, I feel bad saying that, because I quite like dwarves in D&D. In this, though, they're terrible. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot just how much I enjoyed streaming. Like, shame that I've not been able to stream for a while. Oh, no. Is that it? Have we just lost Have we just lost internet? Hang on. Have we just lost internet? No, we haven't. Oh no, because Streamlabs is still going. It's just it's just the stream manager's crapped itself. I should probably have checked Streamlabs before quitting Dungeon Keeper, but there we go. I didn't think that one through. Also, why is Unity Hubs running in the background? That would be a remnant from the game jam. Okay, we'll just give this a second to make sure it's booting back up. There we go. To be honest, given how crap my internet is at the moment, if I am able to continue streaming, I probably won't be able to keep having the manager up until I can actually convince, get my landlord to get his crap together. But so I'll probably just have the chat out. Means I won't be able to keep up with other things, but at least I'll be able to keep up with chat, which is the main reason I have it up. Oh, there we go. Who's back? Oh yeah, it's the friggin' Lord, isn't it? Go on, you guys, go help him out. There's only a few beetles he's crushing underfoot. Nah, big deal. Nah, big deal. Oi, lazy bugger. You come straight to my dungeon and you get put to work straight away. It's only life-threatening work. Only got a large chance of dying. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be a... Why are most of these blank? Oh, they'll be blank from the speed runs. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll name them when I'm not speedrunning. There we go. On to level 2. Oh, this is going to be slow progress today. Alright, you know what? Oh, bleed out. Zoom out first. I can't believe I used to play that zoomed in all the time. Right. Go get that gold room. And then come down here. And we'll build a training room down there. You can get that later. We will have... We'll build a lair here. We'll be generous. We'll give them a nice 5x5 for the lair. Hatchery, we'll give them a 5x3, because that'll do. Build a few more imps. We'll expand this that way so it's bigger. We'll let our imps mine out all of that first. We are going to want more gold. So, mine out all of that. All of that can be a gold room. There we go. Right, in you go. And now we can get up to our 10 imps. Although that's used up all our gold, so we have to let them mine that gold before we can actually continue building the rooms. This is going to be kind of slow. I'm half expecting them to come and attack before I'm ready, but I just don't even care anymore. I should have gone New Game Plus, because at least I would have offered a bit more of a challenge, but is what it is. Is what it is. And we don't need it to be that big. Just go 5x5 again. Is that 5x5? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5x5. And that'll be the training room. I should really go build a claim portal. There we go. Get a few imps on this. Alright, come on imps, get to work. What? No! Freaking help! Mine the... Ah, you lazy buggers. Right, there we go. Also, claim the bloody land. It's no use to me if you just leave it there idle. There we go, we got an entrance. And first thing we get is a bleeding beetle. Utter useless. Well, not really in these earlier levels, but still. Give me the demon spawn. No, can't build that yet. Oh, we got those. Oh, there we go. When did that appear? I must have just been being blind, which is not unnormal for me. Right, now that we've got that, mine that down. Put you guys in there. We'll also build that across to there, so we're near the first spawn location. Go in there. And then we'll... Where's the... Wait, did I not build... Of course I didn't build that right. I thought it looked a little odd. There we go. Start mining that lot out. Okay, yep, that's mined out, so heroes can come in there. That's still not quite where the heroes should be. I know they're somewhere around here. Yeah. Train quicker. In you go. Yeah, I know you've not built your lair yet, but suck it up. Here we go. I'm gonna have to go back to Dungeon Keeper Discords as well and start chatting in there again, see what's happening. It's been like that long since I've been part of anything to do with any of them. Oh, I'm nearly out of tea already. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong one. You can go back in there, even though there's probably heroes there. Oh, no, there's not. Never mind. Okay, that's big enough for me to just friggin' well mine all of this in one go. And then we've got a big empty room and nothing to use it for. Could turn it into a gold room, but that'll be unnecessary, to be honest. On, in you go. That's nearly full. Alright, let's expand it a little bit. Because we can. In you go. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Starting to look like I'm not going to be able to keep streaming. Let's see if we can sort out this web camera. Come on. Right, there we go. That's back. Okay, so it all seems to be back to normal now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on, I forgot to pause it. And where's the sound gone? Why have I got no sound? Alright, this does not fill me with hope. God's sake. Right, close that. Now go to new desktop and open up Task Manager. And of course that's not responding. So now go back to first desktop. Right, has sound sorted itself out? Yeah, it looks like it has sorted itself out. Okay, right. Right, well, we'll go back into it, but really not looking good at the moment. Really not looking good at the moment. Come on, I really want to get back into streaming.
Game loaded.
Right, okay, right. Zoom back in a little bit.
Has broken through your walls.
Yeah, no shit. That's what you get for tab out and not pausing it. Why are they going that way? Turn down the efficiency of my training room a little bit, but I don't particularly care at this point.
It is payday.
Of course it's payday right now. Of bleeding course it's payday right now.
Are under attack.
Right. Well, they're insisting on going that way, so we'll just let them go that way then. Right. Okay, so in order to try and fix the issue I was having, I have turned off Stream Manager, so I've only got Streamlabs up.
Your creatures are under attack.
I don't need Stream Manager up, it just helps me keep track of things. But if I can't manage it, I can't manage it. It is heavier on the internet doing that because I have the stream going up and I have it coming back in as well. So, oh, that was well timed. I didn't even need to drop my creatures in. Right, okay, they've got no chance there. Oh, he lasted longer than what I had given credit for. Right. Let's get him to come out and say hi, shall we? That's it. Come on. Come on. Right. There we go. Drop you guys in. Go lend a hand. Well, the flies is about to die, but sod it. It's only a fly. It's only a fly. There we go. Right. Seems to be going a little bit smoother now that I don't have Stream Manager up, which is nice. Yeah, I don't think we can get onto the scoreboard in the lower levels at this point. Where are we going? Level 3. Oh, I really need to turn mouse. I keep forgetting I can't have mouse sensitivity as sensitive as I normally do on this game, just because otherwise it completely flips out. Or not flips out, but it's just way too sensitive. A lot of people always say I have my things way too sensitive. It's just how I prefer them. And no, I have been asked this. I can kind of see why people ask, but it's not the case. No, I don't play many FPSs. I definitely haven't played them competitively. I suck way too much of them to play FPSs competitively. Right. Okay. Let's start with a gold room here. 3 of you there. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Right, okay, so now we can build a little... Oh, I forgot, they're there, aren't they? I forgot to consider the skelly bobs. Okay. There we go, that gives us a little more. Plonk a layer here. Little 5x5 will do for now. Spawn another 3 imps, or I would if I actually had the imp. There, oh no, it's 1500. There we go. Come on, help out. There we go. Right, so now we can get the well, part of the lair built. We will have our hatchery all the way over here because we can. There we go, that'll be big enough for a hatchery. I'll make a bit of a mess here. Bit of a mess. But sod it. There we go, that'll do for now. They're training up. We can expand the training room now if we get this lot. Right, okay, let's mine the rest of that out. Get the gold. There we go. Bigger gold room. That'll do for now. Same with the lair. Let's fully scale that out. Actually, I should really build the hatchery. My creatures might get a little upset if I don't feed them, and funny that. I know I'd be a little miffed. Sound's just gone. Why is my sound just gone? Why am I repeatedly losing sound? It's not my mic, because I can see... Oh wait, no, webcam... What is going on here? My webcam has just gone as well. Is my, hang on, so if I do that... Oh my god. Oh, that's a narrow focus. Okay. So... Save and we'll, quit out and see if we can... Oh, I don't know what's... I'm still got my mouse. This is... Friggin' weird. What? Why is my sound buggered out? Is it just in the game? But then why does it cut out at the exact same time as my web camera? You know what? What happens if I swap them around on my USB ports? There we go. So my mic's going again. Let's check audio. Yep, audio's going. Come on, back on even number. There we go. Right, let's start webcam. So hopefully, because I know all the ports on my laptop is a little bit dodgy, but I'm not sure why they're dying at the same time. Come on, there we go. Right, so now we will go back into the game and hopefully that'll stop happening. I know this is a test stream, but that's oh, of course, because I quit. I know this is a test stream, but I'm having issues that I didn't think I'd be getting, and it's really frustrating.
Game loaded.
We'll see how it keeps going now. Hopefully that will have fixed that little issue. Okay. I've got sound again. Streamlabs is picking it up. Good. Okay, so whatever the issue was, it seems to have fixed itself now. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Right, we did build the hatchery. Good. Cold room, yeah, dead. And because we're not too fussed about being super secret defensy, the hills will come for us when they do. We'll be able to slaughter them because frankly these early levels are way too easy, even for tutorial levels really. I can see why a lot of people say the original campaign is too easy, and I have to agree to a certain extent. Oh, we have a library now. What's this? Yeah. Go with that size. Go with that size. There we go. 4B5. Drop in 3 of you. All seems to be okay for now. I'm basically waiting 5 minutes for the next issue at this point. It is starting to look like streaming is going to still be a no for a while. Which is frustrating because it's not entirely the internet here, I don't think. Because I can't see what issues with the internet would be causing my web camera to die and my sound. If it was just my web camera, I could make do without. While my inbuilt's pretty crap, I could always fit it in somehow. I'd have a web camera, I could still stream with that. But the fact that it's sound as well is a little bit weird. Ah, well. Oh man. Also, I don't think some of my game sound effects are being picked up by Streamlabs. You can hear the chickens, but you couldn't hear. It didn't look like it was picking up the dripping sounds. I'll have to check my noise gates later on. But I've not changed any of my settings since I was streaming more regularly. So we will have to see. Right, now we can fit more people in. You just go in there to start off with. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, I did build a library. Right there, doing that. Let's make sure that we have plenty of space out gold room by pretty much doubling it in size. I don't know if it is exactly double, but we'll say it is just because we can. There. Alright, we'll expand layer 2 just because we can. There we go. Now we'll just let our imps run around and do whatever. They'll probably mine that, and then they'll reinforce. They won't have everything reinforced by the time that the heroes come. And the heroes, I believe, are set to an action trigger of researching. So, if I delayed my research, I could get them too, but at the same time, I could also do other things as well. I'm not that fussed. I'm only training them up to get him to level 3, because before then, they're pretty useless. At level 4, they get the big fireballs, like the meteorites, I think they're called. Level 4 they get the meteorites, level 3 they get the mini fireballs. Ideally you want to get them to level 4, because then they've actually got some real combat ability, but level 3 is good enough for these early levels. You just don't want them any lower than that, because otherwise they just have the melee attack, and they're quite frankly shite at that point. Plus it'll increase his research speed a little bit. So, what's he on at the moment? Yeah, he's like halfway to level 3. Okay. Oh wait, we've got Frimskip, haven't we? Yay! I forgot about this beautiful invention.
It is payday.
Oh, of course, it's freaking payday. Right, there you go. You've got paid. In there you go. You guys, same to you, and you can go straight back in there. Right, now we can wait. And, yay, more email alerts for jobs. I'm not actually going to show my email address, not that I think my camera would pick it up. Trying to job hunt has been such a friggin' nightmare. It really has. Need work. I want work. I don't want to be sat on my ass doing bugger all. He says streaming doing pretty much the equivalent of bugger all, but still. It will be nice to get back into. Something chill, build channel back up, stuff like that. Be able to get back into it, and hopefully, like, we've not had any issues for a short while now, so while it's a bit of a downgraded setup, we will hopefully be able to keep streaming. I really hope. I need to, like, put life back into my Discord. Hang on, I'm going to post in my Discord, not that I think many people are in there, but still. I'm going to post something in there, say that I'm streaming. Might get 1 or 2 people in. Oh, where's my Discord? I'm part of way too many Discords. There, Game Jam Discords. There we go. So, alright. So, sorry for the silence for a while. But doing a test stream to see if I can start streaming again. Here's hoping. And then laughing face, just because at this point I put a laughing face almost every single message because I am way too reliant on that. Hey, in they come. Oh, bleeding out. Let's get him out of there. Well, not out of there, but like give him some reinforcements he can hide behind. There we go. Oh, they're slowly coming out. Demon spawn. Throw in a few skellies. There we go. Oh boy, why were you in there anyway? You should have been training. Also, the other thing is, because I live on a main road again, but my desk in my new room is like, I keep seeing movement outside my window, just as people walk by less than like a foot away from me. I keep looking up thinking someone's like come talk to me or something. It's like, no, brick wall, random stranger walking past your house. Oh boy. Right. So I'm going to go back in there. We'll get one more attack, I believe, before we finish. No, one more attack and then the Lord. Giving your domain that lived-in feeling. Yeah, so we'll get another assault and then we will get the Lord Erland coming after us. And we'll be ready. It's a pity we can't sell pay traps or anything, but hey-ho. Right, in there you go. What spells did we get? Speed monster. I have my way of speeding you lot up. It's called speeding, slapping. Get on with your work, you lazy buggers. Because I am a horrible person like that. And there's extra gold down there. Not that I'm fussed, my imps will pick it up in time. We got ample space. Oh boy. I can't remember if the next one is a trigger or a timer. I know I'd started to learn the different trigger points for the different levels, for the speed runs, but I've pretty much forgotten all of them. I'm not gonna lie, when I do get back into speed running, I'm expecting my next speed run to actually be slower, because it will have been a while since I have last done it. So I will have forgotten things, but whatever. There we go. I was expecting another assault before Lord, but I'm not going to complain. Here we go. Yeah, like half what we need to get onto a scoreboard. There we go. On to level 4. And this one's quite fun because you can just sit and chill on this one for ages. Because you've just got these beautiful little buggers down here. There we go. So we're just gonna figure them out. Liberate these gems. And we're not even gonna go for the portal for a while, to be honest, because we're in no rush. We don't need to rush. We'll leave all of them on so that we can just leave imps slowly digging away at it. We won't turn them all on because otherwise all our imps will be around there. We don't want them all around there. We want other jobs doing as well. But it does... Oh! Come on. There we go. How many imps are we on? 6. We'll get up to 10. Come on. So we need 1200. Come on. 1200. Hurry up, imps. If I had sense, I'd turn the others ones on just temporarily, but I'm a lazy bugger. Lockdown has made me lazy. Okay, so now 1350. Sod it. Just temporarily, just to just so we can get a small banquet of gold anyway, because I'm going to need a small amount of gold to build the rooms. And while I can leave all the gems active to boost it, it'll be nice to have a little there we go, come on, there we go. So just a bit of frame skipping, there we go. There we go, we've got a small little chunk of gold there. I'm going to put that down there so that that's not hanging. Okay, so what do we need? Well, we do need a lair. And we will put the lair here, because that's a nice... Windows! How often do I have to turn off my notifications? There we go, it's buggered off. Frigging Windows. I keep saying I'll move to Linux, and I did actually, my original estimate would have actually put me on Linux right now, but I'm not quite ready to make the move yet, despite the fact that I said I would. But I don't know, we'll see. I should probably learn Linux more at the very least. So, right, so we said we'll have the lair here. Training room. We'll put out here. So it will definitely be worth... There we go, that'll be a pretty decent sized training room. Boo, 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 boo. Very fairly sized training room. So we will build this into the hatchery, which is frankly oversized for the hatchery we need at this point, but sorry, we're going to roll with it, because why not? I didn't realise I'd gone that far. Whoops. Oh, well. So that our imps won't have reason to keep running up this way and getting shot. Okay, the archers weren't paying attention, but now our imps don't have a reason to go up there anyway. Also, there's an increased level over there, so we'll definitely be nabbing that. There we go. Nice, fairly sized lair. Should we make it so we only allow demons spawn in on this run? On this particular level? I'm kind of tempted to go solely demon spawn. We might end up capping it though. Alright, well someone's not happy with the hotel reservations there, are they? So what have we got? So a hatchery, training room, probably won't bother with a workshop, but we will bother with a library. We're going to want it someplace sensible is the thing, so our bleeding imps and that aren't running all the way through it. It's not going to be the best through its walls, but we will... Oh wait, no, because we normally did. So we will build it out here. It ends up leaving this little bit open, but sod it. A little bit bigger than we need, but why not oversize things? Also, no, we'll stay on 10 imps for now, actually, because that means we'll be able to train them all up to max level easier, just because we can. Because we all, or I say we all, I'm just a bugger for training up imps to level 10. Oh man, have been moaned at in the past for it, and it's fair credit. You don't really need them all your imps to be level 10, and the teleport can cause issues. The ability to get level 10, I quite like it because it does speed things up, but it can cause issues because they'll just teleport right into the middle of a fight, or right into traps, or just right into the middle of something that they don't want to be in. But right, you start doing that. You start doing that. You three still mind that. You guys aren't going to need much longer with that. Let's, there we go. Now we can at least get the hatchery built. Go friggin' we'll do that. There we go. Alright, so we've not had any issues in a while, so I'm starting to get a little more hopeful about being able to continue streaming. My hopes keep going up and down. I'm meant to be trying to like get away from the stresses of life here, and it's just like I'm back in it, going up and down on the job searching front. Streaming's the same, just up and down just for streaming instead. It's meant to be relaxing. He says knowing full well if he does get back in streaming, he'll do speed runs that'll make him want to tear his hair out, but again, I never claimed to be the smartest one in the room. Quite the opposite sometimes. I can be quite easily the dumbest one in the room. There we go. Get this back up. And there we go. Crossed there. Alright, let's get... We'll get 8 in there training because we've got quite a chunk. We've only 2 mining there. Oh, they did get that. That'll be fine. Like most of that's gold anyway, and it'll speed up. So now if we, and before we do that actually, yeah, we don't need to worry about payday. I don't know what I've saved over with that first buggery, but whatever it is, it's gone now. What was I going to do? Ah, yes. Frame skip. We'll go 49 times and probably end up regretting it. I half expected to crash. See as though 49 times pretty intense. Then again, we've hardly got anything in here. So, man, they're speeding through it, aren't they? Alright, let's slow it right down and see what they've got to. They must have got... Oh, bleed down. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh, wow, got to level 8 already. That's pretty damn quick. Oh, that's the wrong one. Speed it right up to 49 again. Level 9, and then they'll hit level 10 in a second. And then we'll throw in the last remaining 2. There we go. And then we've got at least 10. There we go, get those guys in there. Might as well turn all that on just because we can. We will then frame skip so that these guys hit. Then we've got 10 level 10 imps, which is more than we need, and we'll probably make more anyway, but just because we can. Level 4, level 5, and we go see level 6, level 6, oh, level 8, oh wait, no, level 7. It's a little hard to tell because they bounce around the screen like bleeding blue-ass flies. Level 9 now? Level 8? No, level 8. Level 8, level 8, level 8. I feel like I'm at an auction here. Level 8, no, level 9, 9 to a mad guy in the back in the sunglasses and hat. Okay, 9, and they're done. Solid. Solid. Okay, so now that's 4. Wow, they've even stopped mining for that. Alright, well, we will expand our gold room just because we can. And then I suppose we should we try and do this only with imps? That would be hilarious. You know what? We're going to try and do this solely with imps, because imps will fight. They'll run away to start off with, but if something gets close to your heart, they'll start fighting. So if we just make enough imps, get them to level 10, because everything on this level is level 1. The Lord might be level 3, but I don't think he is. So yeah, we're just going to get everything. We're just going to make loads of imps, and we're just going to try and get them to the highest level we can. Because why not? Get them all to level 10, and we'll try and complete the level with solely imps. Because I never claimed to have a common sense, quite the opposite. So we'll get another 10 in there. We could easily get up to like 100 imps. Right, there we go. We'll be able to fit more in there than that, but I want to stagger them out a little bit. There we go. Keep expanding this. So yeah, we'll get at least 50, but we'll probably go nearer like 100. Just because we can get like 100 level 10 imps. See how many imps it takes to complete the level with solely imps. Right, let's get more in there, because it's a big training room. Imps don't take up much. Yeah, 10 imps have barely taken up anything. We can get loads more in there. There we go, get another 3 in. Another 3. That's 26. Another 3 takes us to 29. Another 3 takes us to 32. We can go straight to 50, I reckon. Takes us to 35. Which takes us to... Oh, we got 4 this time. What does that take us to? 39. Which takes us to 42. Oh, no, 43, because I made 4? I can't count anymore. What are we on? 43. Okay, so another one of 4. Because that will get us back on track with the 3s. Because that takes us to 47. Oh, no, 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 no. Did I fill up the train room? I don't realise it. Balls! Okay, right, just because I would get right up to that 50, we'll expand the training room a little bit. Go on, dig that down. Dig that down. We don't need to make it this much bigger because we're nearly there anyway, but we're going to. Oh, this is a stupid-ass way of doing it, but we're going to do it this way because we can. Oh, right, okay. Let's get another high-level imp and get him to start claiming the floor. Now we're not getting the floor claiming sound effect. There we go. I wonder if it's the game that's bugging out slightly. I've not played this since I last streamed, to be honest, so something might have happened? I don't know. Either way, we've now got space to fit in another 3 imps. At worst, we will check that we haven't got any level 1s running around by, like, doing that soon. But we will see. I'm pretty sure we got all of them in there. So we've got 40 odd imps in this training room. Easy does it. Right, now let's focus on expanding. Yeah, we use most our gold spawning in those imps. Imps are not going to be cheap now. 7,650. What am I looking at? Gold room. Let's expand this because I got nothing much else to do. Nothing much. Well, I've got plenty I could do, but I will expand this to obscene levels. Look at the size of those flames running around the room. Look at them respawn every time. Oh, I remember that. I never even looked at the code that your master sent over. He sent me over a link to GitHub for me to look at some of the code. I never got a chance to look at it. Oh, I need to do that. I should still have the link somewhere. I could probably find it on GitHub, to be fair, if I wanted to. I should have starred it. Why did I not star it so I could have gone back to it? That would have made a lot more sense. I need to do more programming work anyway. Mind you, I did do a game jam just last week. That was pretty fun. I'm pretty happy with the game that I managed to make out of that. It's not the best. The background code's an absolute mess. That's pretty good. I quite enjoyed that. I have to keep an eye out for more game jams, but if I'm being honest, I don't think I'll be able to do another game jam till global, which unfortunately this year is going to be ran online. It's a shame, but I agree with the decision. Me and the others, Will, Dan, Tim, we suspected it was going to be online, and it does make sense. We would have loved to have been able to do it in person and that, but given everything going on in the world, it would have been a bad idea. So it's a shame, but hey ho, at least it's still running. Like, we would have been more upset if it wasn't going to run at all, because game jams, as fun as they are in person, they are very easily something that can be ran online. The one I did earlier this week was an online one. So they are. It'll probably be global, the next one I do. I can't see me having... like, I can't see me having time to do another one before then, if there even is going to be another one. The one I did was orientation at the university anyway, and luckily they're okay with an ex-student going there, alumni member joining in, so, which was pretty solid. Right, okay, yeah, they're already doing that. So we can make sure we haven't got any level 1s. Yeah, no. So they all should be in their training at this point. I love those $0 gold paydays. Oh, man. This is going to be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Right, let's frame skip. So 49, or actually we'll say it before we do that, just in case it crashes. Particularly if we've got like 40 imps doing it this time instead. No, we don't want to load. We don't want to load. We want to save. Hey, Tim, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm streaming. I've been having some issues. So, but I think I've managed to iron some of them out. It's not the most stable thing in the world, but I think it's going to be stable enough for me to start streaming again. I hope. Like, did have it down me earlier and stuff like that, but we'll see. I'm hoping I can get back into it. Not going to be streaming all the time because, well, you already know I've got a bloody well job hunt, but it'll be nice if I can stream a couple of hours each stream, do a couple of streams a week again. Be nice to get back into it, so... Oh, man. So, all I'm doing is just have a chill stream, not doing anything fancy, doing the OG campaign, and we're being a little bit silly. We're going to try and complete level 4 using only imps. We're not going to get any creatures, we're just going to use imps, level them up, let them come to us and see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what is. Bit of scuff. Oh wait, we never built the light. I don't know why, because we're not going to use it, but we might as well build it anyway. Here we go. There we go. A beautiful library that's not going to be used. Oh boy, how are things back in Holland, Tim? Hopefully things going a little bit better there. Oh, I'm just... While I've had issues trying to get it going, I'm glad I'm going to be able to start streaming so far. Like, it does still depend a little bit, because I've only got one housemate in at the moment. He's not really using the internet. And if this is using like all the bandwidth and it doesn't leave my housemates with any, it does mean it might be a little bit awkward. But luckily, there is the thing that one of my housemates works every day, Monday to Friday, and another one is back at work. I don't know how many days of the week she'll be working, but so hopefully, even if that is the case, I might be able to get away with streaming a bit, but we'll see. It also depends on job searching and when I get a job. As much as I want to keep streaming, if I'll be able to organise streaming around that job, so... Oh, man. But yeah, it seems to be working. I'm fairly happy with it. Ah, man. Yeah, I have to work at getting those views back up, see if I can get everyone back on board, but we'll see. Still on the hook? Yeah, no surprise. Oh, no surprise. I should really work out a better angle for that webcam there, but well. Oh man, it's just we picked a really bad year to leave uni, haven't we? We picked a really bad year to leave uni. I was going to say we should have stuck around for a Masters, but that wouldn't have worked for me. You should have stuck around for a Masters just so you had that extra year for things to try and come back to a bit of normality before before looking for a job. But hey ho. To be fair, I can't say, like, based off my other housemate, I can't say it sounds like it's going to be too fun being a student this year. Well, no. Having said that, it happened back in March. You had time to apply, man. You had time to apply. But yeah, I'm just being a little bit facetious there. Right, what level are all our imps? Okay, the level 5. Let's save it. Oh, global pandemic's just been a right royal pain in the ass. Like, I realise that's kind of an understatement considering a lot of people have died and things like that, but what more can I say at that point? Oh man, I was kind of expecting it to crash by frame skips this much. It's definitely not been as fast at 47 times, 49 times as it was earlier. So you can tell my laptop's struggling a little bit at that. There we go, but it's getting there. Come on, most are level 9. Come on. They'll all clear out in a sec. Right, yeah, they're starting to clear out. Few of them left. They're the late stragglers. So while they're finishing off, we will get this done. Out of interest, what's the internet like back home to? I know you said the other day you're having some issues. Oh, bleeding. Oh, they'll have the bleeding job quick, aren't they? I know you said you're having some issues. Boop, boop, boop. That takes us. So hopefully with the slight expansion we put in earlier, we should be able to get 50 imps this time, but we'll see. Can you imagine trying to play something like Dawn? Oh my god. That would be absolutely nuts, to be fair. Absolutely nuts. New Wi-Fi dongles top notch. What's the internet speeds like to the router? Like not over Wi-Fi to the router. Is it still 200 megabit up and down? Because I know that's what we were on for, or what the mums were on for a while. But this is KCOM. I don't trust them, to be frank. At least you're managing to get decent through Wi-Fi though. Wait, are you watching this stream through Wi-Fi? With like our setup, with the mum's setup and stuff like that, and you being at the other end of the house, I wouldn't have thought it would work too well. Fair. Okay then, I would not have called for that to work. Oh god, I forgot I had the night pot on. Oh yeah, he's gonna pop up occasionally. Oh damn, that's impressive. I don't think I'm I might be streaming 1080p actually. I can't remember if I turned it down. I know I'm streaming 60 FPS, but I can't remember if I'm at 1080 or 720. The main reason I will do 720 is because not everyone can watch streams at 1080 60 FPS. And of the two, I would rather watch something at a higher frame rate. It's only 720. Good. As much as I would like to stream at 1080 60, not everyone's internet supports it, which is the simple reason why I'd rather stream at 720 60, because I know I personally would. I know others would as well. Would rather watch something 720 60 than 1080 30. I can't remember which of the two. What on Twitch? You can't adjust between. I can change what I stream at, but you can't change what you're watching. You can't change it until I get partner or something like that. That's not available on non-affiliate or affiliate channels. Really? I was sure that was not an option on a. I'll have a look into that then, because if people can change, then well, actually no. With the internet I'm on, I'll probably stick with 720 actually. But if that was the case while I was at my old address, I would have probably streamed at 1080 then, because I totally had the internet there to be able to do it. So what inks are we on? I've lost count. 65. That puts us on 68. But yeah, to be fair, it's good that you're able to do that then. You should start streaming yourself. No, don't do that, because actually, didn't you say you increased the mum's internet allowance? I know for the deal I got them set up with, they only had 200 gigs a month, and that was more than enough for them, but I don't know if that's changed. I know you're not likely to stream anyway, because you're not particularly interested in doing your own streaming channel, but still, more out of curiosity, are they still on that? What are we on? 74. 78. How full is this at the moment? Ah, they're unlimited now. That's fair. Yeah, I reckon we should be able to get 50 on, because we're on 78 and we're just under half full. That does make more sense, to be fair. Are they paying the same, do you know? I can't remember what they were paying beforehand. I can't remember what I set up. I can remember like the data and stuff like that, but I can't remember the cost of what I had set up for them. So long as it's working out for them and it makes sense for them and they're happy with it, that's all that really matters. So, what are we on? That's 86 imps? 86 imp? Why is that? Okay, Now, they upped the bandwidth for allowance. Because bandwidth is like how much data you can get through at one time. Okay, yeah, so yeah, they'll have wanted to up the bandwidth as well, actually, with them all Netflix. That does make sense, to be fair. I can imagine quite a lot of people did that over lockdown. Like, that was actually one of the reasons why, like, some people were struggling with internets. Like, some ISPs were struggling because so many people are hitting their internets, using the internet quite heavily over lockdown, and it makes sense. When you're stuck inside your house, like if we have another lockdown, I can see it happening again. What company was it that provides servers to like most of the major players on the internet, and like all their servers died at one point? I remember that. That was fun. Now what are we on? 86. So this will take us to 89. This will take us to 92. This will take us to 95. And then this will take us to 98. Out of interest, Tim, are you still on mod on my channel? Yes, you are. You've got the mod icon. So that puts us on 98. So... oh, bleed hell. You know you've got a lot of imps when it starts costing you like 15,000 to make one more imp. So that's going to get us to 100 imps. That is pretty much full now. Oh, what? No, 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 no. Who's going to leave? Who's going to leave? There we go. Okay, only one imp left. As if it's short by one imp. Oh, that's just a pain in the backside. Hey, Will, how you doing, man? I'm good, thanks. Yeah, sorry I've not streamed in a while. I've just not been able to. Like, since moving out of Peterborough and coming back to Lincoln, the place I've been at, the internet's been really iffy. I've had issues, but sorted out a few things now. The internet's still a little dodgy. It still cuts out sometimes, but I'm doing a test stream, and hopefully I'm able to get back in stream. Oh, shit, man. You okay? Well, I realise that's a stupid question to ask when you say you're sick, but I hope you're managing alright, dude. I feel a bit of a jackass for getting excited about streaming now and you're like, I'm sick. Probably be fine. Yeah, take some rest, man. Seriously, look after yourself. Oh, man, I said, really bad timing to be ill. Oh, you've been ill for long. Yeah, take care of yourself. Have you been ill for long then? Few days, or has it been a bit longer than that? About a week. Brutal, man. Yeah, take care of yourself. I hope you manage to get a lot better. Oh, man. Well, here's some advantage then. You can spend your time being ill, wasting it watching me streaming if I start streaming again. Yeah, I'm glad to be able to start again. I can't promise that I'm back properly. This is a test stream, unfortunately. Checking the internet, like I said, still dies sometimes. It's also a case of if my housemates are able to use the internet while I stream. But hopefully, fingers crossed, get my fingers in my webcam shot. I'm terrible at framing webcams. But hopefully I'll be able to get back into streaming. I am hoping to. So, gonna see how this stream goes. Then I'll do a few more streams if this one goes well. And if they keep going well, then I'll hopefully get back into streaming 2 or 3 times a week. I was wondering what the typo meant. My brain turned it into a team stream before test stream. Wait, what did I call it? Did I mislabel it? It's meant to say test stream. If I've got it wrong. Oh, I don't have the Twitch app on my phone anymore. What have I called it? Team stream. You know what? Sure, we will go with that name. Yes, that is a typo. Thank you for telling me. No, I can't absolutely allow that. I've got to change that. We're just gonna tab out for the moment. Okay, so my internet did cry a little bit while I tried this earlier, but we will see what happens if I do it now. What you meant before, really, like. Oh, getting in with the bits there, Tim. Yeah, I would have answered you on the Discord, but obviously while I'm streaming, I can't. I can see I've got Discord messages, but I've got streamer mode enabled, so I can't actually. They're not actually popping up. I could check on my phone, to be fair, but I can't manage messages all over. Partly just because I'm not very good at doing that. So let's just change this, shall we? Come on. No, I don't want to report myself. Let's try and edit this, shall we? Title. Oh, actually, no. Turn that off. Ba-dum. Okay, that's not. You know what? Sure, we'll. You know what? I don't even know anymore, but we'll roll with that. Oh, the typo's in disc. That's marginally better. At least I'm not advertising it there. That's fair. Yeah, I meant test. Very much meant test, not T. Okay. Let's see if people are still in chat. Drop back down to 0 viewers. Oh man. Alright, put that there. Okay, so now record. Thank you. Freaking pain in the backside stops recording. I need to check my settings because it should record automatically every time I start the stream. Okay, right, so that seems to be going again. Friggin' pain in the ass internet, although it has just given me a new thought. So there we go, put that in. So now get back at it. But that does give me a thing. I wonder if we just need a new router then. That is something that I will bear in mind, because I suspect that might finally be the source of the issue. Hey, Will. Yeah, it's back. Sorry about that. So, as I said, I still have some issues with the internet. I managed to get your internet sorted. Well, it's down in my room now, Dan. So, to explain to those who don't know, when I moved in, the internet didn't reach my room, the Wi-Fi didn't reach, and there was no easy way to run a Ethernet cable down there. So I only had internet if I was up in the living room, and I couldn't stream up there. It was awkward enough sometimes as it was. So I have got internet down to my room. Dan suggested to me some power line adapters. I've just got those today, set them up, and got those going. But we've had other issues with the internet where it just keeps cutting out, and we have to go restart the router to get our connection back. And it was really bad. It kept dying several times a day. And it's been better of late, over the last week or so, but it still dies and disconnects sometimes. I've just had a thought then. I think I might have figured out what was up with it. I think it's something with the router. Yeah, the router's a little bit old. So for some reason, our internet is buggered. Like, my landlord is not great. He doesn't even know who he pays for the internet. I've been trying to figure out who our provider is and been having a right nightmare of a time because we have a BT router. It's an old BT Hub 2, but we go through servers that belong to Internexus. However, I have rang both companies and neither of them are our internet service provider. So, and he doesn't know who he pays because it was set up by his son, and he doesn't use online banking, so he doesn't know how to check to see who he pays. So I've been having a nightmare of time for the last few weeks to try and figure out who they are so I can try and get it sorted. And it's just weird. I don't get it. Like I said, we've got the router and hardware from BT, and we run through Internexus' servers, but neither of them are ISP. I've been on the phone to both of them. When I rang BT, the last I was talking to actually went and spoke to a network engineer, and he basically said that shouldn't work. Apparently with a bit more colour in his language, but still. So I don't know. But what I have just had a thought is, because I think it's our router and we might need a new router, because I've just had this thought and I should have had it earlier, to be honest. It got better when less people were in the house, because some of my housemates went back to work. So it's possible that it's when our router's being put under a heavier load that it's dying more often, and that would make sense. I could still be wrong, but that's the most viable answer that I've got myself so far. But the fact is, it still means it needs a new router. I'm still back to trying to find out who our internet service provider is so they can provide a new router. And it's just been an absolute nightmare. It really has. I'm still trying to get it sorted. But yeah, it means our internet just cuts out sometimes. If it happens and the stream just dies, just give it a couple of minutes, because I'll restart the router, I'll start the stream again, and the stream will be going again. So I apologise if it happens, but that's why I said this is a test stream, or a teach stream as I put in the Discord. It's meant to say test, but I'm an idiot as usual. So, but yeah, sorry for the inconveniences, but hopefully I'll get that fixed and it won't be an issue for much longer. I hope, because this has been an issue for several weeks now. But fun times. Fun times. Oh boy. Anyway, so let's finish filling up the gold room, shall we? Finish filling this up. So I should probably explain what I'm doing on this level. So I decided I'm going to be stupid, because we've just had a chill stream anyway. I'm going to try and complete level 4 of the original campaign using only imps. I was just having a chill stream just working through the levels, but then I got to this level and just started building up. I was like, you know what? Sod it. We're just going to use imps. We're just going to use imps because we can. Oh, it's going to take a short while. Could go back to frame skipping, to be fair. Let's save that and then go frame skip. It's annoying because our training room is too small by one imp to fit in the last 50 imps we need, so I'm just holding on to one imp who's just going to have to be the last imp we train solo. He'll get most of the training room to himself pretty much. What are we frame skipping about? Let's frame skip. We can frame skip by more than that. There we go. My CPU's crying right now, but when's it not crying? There we go. Level 7s, level 8s. No level 9s yet that I can see. Come on. Are you allowed to use creatures you find in the level, or do you have to drown them in lava? I think I'll avoid using any creatures, so I'll just drop them in the portal. So, hang on, wait, I haven't really thought of that before now. Where are the creatures? So we know there's a dungeon special over here that steals a hero, so we just won't use that. We know there's creatures up here, but by the time we get to those creatures, we'll have completed the level. So I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue, but if we do get any, yeah, we're just going to get rid of them. We're going to use solely imps, which is why I'm trying to grind 100 imps to level 10, and we're just going to let the heroes come and attack us, and we're just going to keep building more imps. I'm just trying to spam imps to defend ourselves. I am glad the power line adapters are working for you, though. Hopefully a new router will fix it. Yeah, thanks for suggesting them, Dan. Like, before you'd said it, I would have never really thought about them. So, yeah, it's nice to be able to have internet in my room. It means I can talk to you guys properly, because as much as my housemates were okay with me talking to you in the living room, it was a little bit awkward, because they'd be watching TV, I'd be sat in the corner talking to you guys on Discord, and it would just be awkward. I'd feel bad, because that's not the point of a living room. So this means that I can actually talk to you guys properly now without disturbing them, which is good. I do want to expand on it a little bit. I'm thinking, because I've got an old desktop that I might set up for one task or another. I'm thinking what I might do is, when I've got some money, obviously, set up a switch in here and plug the adapter into a switch, and now I've got extensions for my laptop, the desktop, any other stuff. My only problem is I've only got 3 usable actual power sockets in the room, and now I've just given up one of those power sockets for my power line adapter, so I'm down to 2 usable power outlets. But I can work with it. It's not the first time. It's just amusing at this point. Yeah, it is going to be interesting. I'm not really. Well, no, to be fair, I'm expecting it to work. I'm just expecting it to be a bit of a crap show in this methodology. But it's going to be fun to try. Oh, and because of all the running around, actually, I'm going to go make myself another cup of tea. So I will be back in a moment. Oh man, that is an icon that I have missed seeing. War is the Warlock. Oh man. Are you allowed to kill heroes using lava, or do the imps have to stab them personally? I was just gonna say the imps have to, like, it all has to be the imps. Like, no use environmental stuff, no getting extra creatures or anything like that. It all has to be solely imps. Actually, this has still been running, so I can drop him in there now. Yeah, all has to be solely imps. We're just going to build across. We're going to let the heroes come a bit at a time. And obviously, when the heroes get near to the heart, the imps go to combat mode because they've just run away to start off with. But when it gets to a heart, your imps will start fighting. So we're just going to go with full on, let the heroes charge at the heart and just let the imps go nuts. And we're just going to see what it takes. We'll see if 100 level 10 imps will do it. I'll be honest, I'm expecting 100 to be enough, because while imps are really, like, weak even at level 10, all the heroes are level 1. So, and there's not a whole lot of them. So I really don't expect us to have any issues being able to kill the heroes at this point. So, we'll keep throwing imps in the training room, though. We'll keep going up. Need a bigger treasure room? I can't be bothered to expand it further. It's big enough. We've got over 1 million gold at this point. By the time you get to 1 million gold, you know you've got more than enough. Oh boy, right. So we'll make a few more imps. So that's 103. This is 106. This is 109. This is 112. This is 115. This is 118. This is 121. Come on, 124. And that takes us to 125. There we go. Right. Are you allowed to make many more imps so you reach the stuff limit and heroes can't spawn? Does this even work? I don't know, actually. I never thought of it that way. There will be a limit somewhere to how many AI agents can be in the scene. But not being familiar with how this is coded and not being familiar with C, because I know this game's written in C, I don't know if that would be possible. Because there's a few limits it could be. There could be a limit in terms of it can only handle so many AI agents, or like software-wise. Actually, I think your master did mention it at one point. Could it be 256? Yeah, I think your master mentioned there was a limit to how many creatures you could have at one point. You know what? We'll have to try and test it out. We'll have to see if we can reach this limit first. So we'll actually go a bit beyond and see if we can. We're just gonna keep spawning imps. Actually, I'm not even gonna be fussed about getting them all trained. So what we'll do is we will so that we're careful not to accidentally dig into the portal. We'll keep expending the gold room, and we'll just keep making as many imps as we can. But we'll save it before each spam, just in case it crashes, because depending on how it's coded, it could just hard lock. I don't actually know. So we'll have to give that a go. This is going to be quite fun. First, probably save that and dig that out, because somehow I missed that. Like, we'll keep training our imps anyway. We just won't be so fussed to making sure every single one of them's level 10. So what are we at the moment? We're at 125 imps. The PL creature panel doesn't tell us how many imps we've got, because we've got to try and add these two together. Which can be a little awkward where it's flicking around manically. So we know about 125 imps. Oh, we're actually at sub 1 million gold, so we definitely need to get our gold back up. So at 125, we can't make him say cheaper because we don't have the temple. So it's going to be like a challenge to see how much gold we can get as well. And so 125, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay, so we're now at 150 imps. We'll allow gold climb up a little bit because it's getting expensive to spawn imps. And we'll keep training them up anyway. But first, if we do hit a maximum, I don't even know if that will affect hero spawning, to be fair. It depends on if it counts like player creatures on the same page in the same way as it does like other creatures as well. I don't know if it's universal or if it's locked to each player. So this will be an interesting exercise to see how the game is coded. This would be a good question to ask your master or all the other developers on this. Here we go. There we go. That's back up to full. And we will fully fill up our training room. Like, we won't have space to fit in all the new level 1s, but we'll fit in as many as we can. Many as we can. We've got some level 1s working as well now. Oh, we can't do it that way because some of them... Okay, well, yeah, so all of those are level 10 now, so we might have pretty full anyway. So we will save it and we'll do some frame skipping. Just so our gold can pick back up again. There we go. Look at our gold climb. No, the internet, I'm still connected, I believe. Why, is the stream died at all, Tim? Tell you what, Tim, can you do me a favour? I'm messaging you this as well, just in case it has. But can you tell me if the stream dies? Oh yeah, it died like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, the internet died. Yeah, it like 20 minutes and 38 seconds ago we restarted. That was my internet just dying. But I think I figured out what the cause is. I think it's the router. But to fix that, that still means figuring out who my service provider is. It's just proving to be an utter nightmare, as you know. Hey, Aaliyah! How are you doing? I don't recognise the name. Is that a girlfriend or daughter or anything, Will? I'm sorry. If you mentioned Aaliyah before, it means I've forgotten, and I'm an absolute asshole for forgetting. But whoever you are, Leia, hi, how are you doing? Fair. Oh, is she? Yes, can you thank her very much? The Warlock emote gets a lot of use. I'm still over the moon that like someone who watches, or just like a friend or anyone who watches my streams would be willing to make something like that. She left to make food. Fair enough then. Seriously, like it's a pity we're not in the same city because I'd buy you guys a drink. Like just the fact that someone would be willing to make something for me, like even though I'm a tiny streamer, I am over the moon that you guys just even coming to watch, to be honest. So, oh man. That's not quite what I meant, Will. Oh, man. Oh, if you mentioned her name before, I apologise. I'm just terrible with names. So, right, let's see if we can spawn more imps, and we're going to save it just beforehand. So what are we at? We're at 150 imps, so let's see if we can get to 175? Let's see if we can get to 175. So, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 75. Okay. Oh my god, look how god. How much is it? Getting a tad expensive there. getting a tad expensive on our imps. It's fine. To be fair, we are still on nearly 70,000 gold. That is still plenty of gold. We're just getting silly with how many imps we're spawning at this point. Well, I say where. I'm getting silly. Alright, let's... How much is one imp? One imp is 26,400. Which is pretty expensive. Oh boy. That's enough to get you through. What are they under attack from? Oh, from those guys. You know what? Let's do a test run, shall we? Save it. This is us. Oh shit. I need creatures because I need a bridge. The heroes will destroy billions of imps. Oh my god. Yeah, it's literally going to cost us like billions of gold this. It's a good job we got gems. But I've also just realised I need creatures because I need to research the... So I'm going to have to get the portal. Alright, no. We can still work with this. We can still work with this. First person impel. Yeah, but then I've got to manually do it. I want the imps to do it themselves. So here's a new plan. Here's a new plan because we all know I'm good at cheesing these things. We will claim the portal, but we will then build a workshop because you get a workshop on this level. And then we'll just block the portal off with a door so creatures can try and come in, but we won't get anywhere. So we'll get enough creatures to be able to get the warlock, to get the bridge, and then we'll build a small workshop and we'll just lock off. Like, we just won't let... There we go, we've just got the workshop. We don't need a super nice workshop. We just need to be able to make a wooden door. Okay, right, so we'll throw you in the training room for a little bit, just so that you can research a little bit faster. Alright, same. In fact, no, because we'll just frame skip, actually. We can just frame skip. Right, there we go. So, if we do that, and then we'll just... Okay, so now we should have bridge. Yep. Okay, we'll let him research the rest of the spells, actually. Come on. Come on. It also gives them time to make a frigging door, which apparently is going to take them bleeding forever. Come on. Okay, yeah, you've got all... There we go. So now what we can do is... We can do that. We can lock that off. And we can get rid of all of these dudes. Oh, we've... Well, I mean, bloody well teleported in. There we go. There we go. So we've just wasted loads of gold in doing this, but hey ho, we're millionaires at this point. Oh man, how many imps are we on? What are we on? 175. So now we're gonna save it. We're on 175 imps. A lot of them are training, and we do have a lot of level 1s running around, but we can. You know what? Just to give them a bit more of a chance. What? How? Ah, yeah, because they're stuck in there. That's fine. They're absolutely fine. Wow, they're spawning quite a few in there. Oh, well, they'll get mad eventually and just leave. Oh my god, they're actually starving to death before leaving. Why don't they just leave? Oh, wow. That's brilliant. Okay, right. So we're going to save it. And now we're going to see what happens if we just do this. So they will come and they will like slaughter our imps. But we should hopefully have enough imps to be able to counter them. I mean, they're only level 1. So, and we've got 175 imps. A lot of whom are level 10. So, come on. And we'll even turn that off for the time being, just to make sure more imps are hovering around here. We'll even do this, actually. Just because then they can really see. Alright, take care, Tim. Alright. Oh, they've still not killed any imps yet. Come on. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh. So we're not losing too many imps, to be fair. Oh, but this is only 2 archers as well. And they have killed a few of our imps. Okay. Creatures want food, but they also want pay, but they also want to leave. Is this like... Oh, how many imps did we lose? What are we on? So 130, 170. So we lost 5 imps, and that was to 2 level 1 archers. I think we're gonna need more imps. So we're gonna need more imps, and we're gonna need to level them up more. But I think this is doable. We're gonna do it, lads. We're going to do it. So, how much gold have we got? So, on 170, we're not going to quite be able to... Let's see, get to 180. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay, I reckon we can get to 190. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. No, we're not going to be able to get to 200 yet. We can stop creatures from spawning from the portal when we get more imps. If there's a limit, we will find it. We will find the game's upper creature limit. Okay, oh shit, we forgot to turn that back on, so we'll turn that back on. We'll just fill that out because we can. Oh man, so we're on 190 imps so far. We'll do more frame skipping in a moment, so that we can train more imps up and we can get more gold. They're really hot, really just hanging around. Surely you would leave by this point. Some of them are literally dying. Oh man, this is definitely among one of the more stupid ideas I've ever had. But it's also among the funnier. Oh man. Just because we can, we're going to expand the gold room. Because I can. We're going to see how big we can get the gold room. Which at this point is going to be pretty big. I think I've done this before on stream. I know I've definitely made massive gold rooms on this map before. I just can't remember if I've done one on stream. Oh my god, look at all these imps. Oh, that is nuts. That is nuts. Here we go. Here we go. Also, we've managed to go half an hour without any more issues. So, while my streams might not be of the same quality as what they were beforehand, I think I might be able to, based on what's happening so far, I might be able to start streaming again. Might not be of the same quality, and it might only be a couple of times a week, but I might be able to start streaming again more regularly, which I gotta say will be a nice break. Like, from job hunting, like, I still have to spend most of my time job hunting. Like, I just need to. I need to find work. There's no two ways about it. I need to be able to get out the house. I need to be able to get a job and stuff like that. But it'll be nice to be able to stream a few times a week. It's a nice way to de-stress, and it will also be nice to catch up with you guys again. So, yeah. I reckon I'll try and stream a few times a week again. Oh, we can also do more speed runs, but that's not going to be for a short while, I'm afraid. I did also reset the stream boss as well, actually, just because seeing as though I haven't streamed for a while, it just kind of made sense to reset him, I kind of thought. Okay, so, yeah, wow, payday. We're actually meant to be paying our creatures now. Well, someone should have informed me that before I locked all the creatures out, but hey-ho. Right, what are we at? We're at, 120. We're at 190 on the imps. Let's save it and then do some frame skipping. There we go. Also, by this point, we'll give it a good minute or so of frame skipping, by which point the training room should have also emptied. So, because all of them will be level 10. That's a good point, actually. That means we can actually throw more. Yeah, because it's empty now, so we can throw loads more level 1s in. Yeah, well, no surprise there. They're kind of locked out. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we're back in there. It's actually take our gold a while to climb back up. Wow, we have idle ones at level 6 or 7. I'm not sure how that's the case, but somehow it's the case. I think training room's pretty much full now. Or is it? No, we've just yeah, we're out of level 1s. But hopefully these new creatures that won't destroy your dungeon instead of leaving. That's a good point, actually. If we were later in the game, we would have the issue of what is it? Orcs will destroy rooms. I think vampires just kill everything around them. Mistresses kill everything around them, but I think they'll also damage rooms. Imagine one breaking the door. Oh man, it would end. You know what that would be? That would end up being the war of the imps. We would be on the side of the imps, and the creatures would just be like wreaking revenge. Oh, that would make an ace map, wouldn't it? Where it's just the imps' retaliation. Someone needs to make that map. I was going to do a stream actually while I was going to try and do some map making. I never got around to learning how to use the map editor. I don't even know if I've still got it installed. I'll have to take a look, because if I do learn, it'll be nice to do some streams where we just try and make some maps. Nothing major. I'm not the best at level design, but it'll be a nice chill stream. It'll be good to do. Alright. So, let's do more frame skipping again. We'll let our gold climb up again, and then we'll be able to spawn more imps, because they're getting expensive. Like, it's starting to cost us, like, 280,000 gold to spawn another 10 imps. Oh, that sounds getting fun. Oh, that sounds getting... I heard something about dungeon? I don't know what was said, but I kind of missed it now. Oh, hang on, that's doing my nothing. There we go, that's better. Right. There we go, and now just save it again so we're getting somewhere. Alright, now I think we can spawn more imps again. So what are we at? We're at 190, so 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Okay, so we're at 200 imps. No, it doesn't say that in the first one, and that's one of the few things that I do think the second one is better than the first one for, and I think that's mainly just because of like the development progression and stuff like that. In the second one, it does say cheesy things like your dungeon is full of yogurt, and it doesn't say that here, and it's such a shame. Oh man. Why? We've got 14 demon spawn down there. 15 demon spawn. Oh, it does, doesn't it? True enough. I don't think it'll play much. Maybe. If DK2 ever gets frame skip, that would be brilliant. It's kind of a pity. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I didn't know about Keeper FX until I started streaming Dungeon Keeper originally. So, but I don't know if there's a modding community for Dungeon Keeper 2. Don't think there is, but who knows? It would certainly be really interesting if there was. Like Dungeon Keeper 2, while I prefer the first one, the second, and I spoke about this a lot before. We spoke about it a lot on streams. Dungeon Keeper 2 is still a great game. A lot of us prefer the first one, but the second Dungeon Keeper is still a really good game. Anyway, what are we at? So we're at 200 imps. Is this training room full? Can we squeeze? Yeah, we can squeeze a few more imps in there. Oh, no, now it's full. Okay, so we're at 200 imps. Let's see if we can get to 225. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh my god, we only just had enough gold to get to 225 imps. And it's cost us 33,900 gold per imp right now. Whoo, that's getting expensive. Oh, I kind of wish we had a temple right now to make imps cheaper, make life a little bit easier. Alright, so now we're going to save it again, and we're just going to have to go back to frame skipping so that we can actually have the gold to keep making imps. Now, let's zoom in, and obviously I'm going to move away from the training room because that sound is getting annoying. Whoa, 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 whoa. Our minions are vandalizing our dungeon? How are they vandalizing my dungeon? What are they? How are they capable? Unless it's just they would vandalize it if they could reach my dungeon, but it's saying it anyway because they're sort of in that state. Well, that would make more sense because they physically can't get out. Maybe one took shit in the corner. Oh god, yeah, because they won't be. Oh, either that or they're just dying. Yeah, can't forget about that. They're starving to death, so they're literally just. The bodies are piling up in there. Well, that's pleasant thought, isn't it? Oh, another one just died. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust, dust, dust. I'm going to stop saying before I get copyright. Even though I can't sing to save my life. There you go, start. Frame skip again. Dungeons are not known for their great smell. Well, apparently that's what attracts the Bile Demons, so... But when your dungeon gets full of Bile Demons, you've just got to accept it's going to stink anyway. Oh man, look at our gold. It's actually taken a while for our gold to climb up. Then again, we are talking silly amounts of gold at this point. Like, if you've got nearly 600,000 gold, you've got enough gold to get through most levels. Yeah, it sounds like our creatures are getting a little miffed off. But then again, if you locked me in a room with a bunch of dead bodies, I'm not exactly going to be in the happiest mindset either. Alright, there we go. So, hopefully this will be enough to get us to 250 imps. So we're going to save it again like we did before. So we're at 225 imps. Let's see if we can get to 250. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. We've hit a limit. We have hit a limit. What are we at? We're at 231 imps. Interesting, interesting. Hey, Paplock, how you doing, man? I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I've not been able to stream for a while because I've had internet issues and obviously I moved and stuff like that. The internet's still not great. It still cuts out occasionally, of which if it does on stream and the stream dies, just give it a minute. I'll be back up and streaming. But I'm going to be coming back to streaming now, hopefully. So I am quite excited to be able to do that. Man, I hope you're doing well, man. We have to get rid of the angry creatures first. Ah, yeah. Okay, so I reckon it is 256. So how many creatures have we got here? So we've got 15, 16. So we've got like 19 creatures there. And what did we say we're on? We're at 231. So yeah, the limit is 250. That's so yeah, 250 is the creature limit. You were pretty close with that 256. Well, I would have thought it was the 256, but yeah, that's really solid. Sweet. Been some changes in place since we last spoke. Let me get some food first. I'll describe how I've been doing after that. But in short, really, really good. Sweet man, looking forward to hearing it. I'm glad some people have been doing absolutely amazingly. And it's great to be able to hear from people again. I wasn't sure how many people would come back to my streams. And it's great to be able to see some people again. Alright then, so I guess we're kind of... Oh no, let's see if we do that. And then we... There we go, we can make more imps. Let's see if we can really get to that 250 imp limit. Come on, mate. Away with you! Spawn more imps, quick. Right, okay, now the last 6 of you. Away you go! So... Oh, no, one just spawned. There, no. Go, 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 go. Yes! So we're now at 250 imps, and this is like the maximum. It's not letting me spawn anymore. Hopefully this doesn't stop the heroes from spawning, because that was an interesting point you made earlier, Will. So we'll see what happens. So what we'll do is we'll train them up to level 10. We'll do a load of frame skipping. We probably won't get all of them to level 10, but the majority of them to level 10. And then we'll see what happens if we've just like let the heroes come at us. So for those who've not seen yet, because this has just been a test stream, I've been testing various things. I've not been playing seriously, and I've just been playing through the original campaign. And then I got the really stupid idea of deciding to try and do level 4 using only imps. So me and Will have been talking about that. I spoke with Tim was on a bit earlier, Dan if he's still around. It's great to see Paplock and that back, and obviously Will as well. So we're going to see what's going to happen and if we can complete level 4 using only imps. So far, we have dealt with the 2 archers that were here. 2 level 1 archers. Getting down here, we're able to kill 5 imps. Most of whom were level 10, and we had, I don't know, I think we had like 125 imps at that point. So it's going to be interesting. It would make sense if the creature layer would be player specific, but what if there are 6 other creatures in level right now for a total of 256? That is a very interesting point. It would make sense for it to be player specific, and that would be certainly how I would do it. But we'd have to see. So we'll have to see if any more heroes spawn. It will certainly be interesting to see if the heroes don't spawn, or only a few heroes spawn, or what. What will happen if you try to get the neutral spiders? Would it crash? That's an interesting idea. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll save it here because we're at the imp maximum, and we'll start frame skipping just so of them start frame out. Actually, we'll drop a load of them in the frame room first, but we'll try and get up. We'll try and kill all the heroes, and then we'll go up to creature limit again. Once we've killed all the heroes, and then we'll try and claim the spiders when we've maxed out our creatures again. Now it's going to be interesting to see because I'm going to bet on the fact that it is player specific and you've just capped at 250 creatures. I'm going to bet that it's capped at that because even if that bug was in the original Dungeon Keeper game, I can't see your master and that like leaving a bug like that out. They'd probably patch it up. So chances are it is player specific. But there is the off chance that there are 6 other creatures on the map right now, and it's a total map limit of 256, which would also make sense to a certain degree. So we're just going to have to play around and see what happens. So let's drop a load of imps in here, and we'll start frame skipper again when we have. Just so we can get a lot of them up to level 10, and then we will see what happens. What I think we will also do is we'll also look at expand our gold room. The idea being is if they do manage to just keep slaughtering our imps, we can just keep spawning imps. And admittedly they'll only be level 1 imps, but we can just keep spawning imps. So we can reinforce our imp army with just nads, weak nads at that point. Hey, Paplock, you're back accompanied by a lasagna. Actually, a lasagna sounds really sweet right about now. Yeah, we're trying to beat level 4 using only imps, Paplock. We've maxed out the amount of creatures we can have. The game will not let us spawn any more imps. Flat out, we can't spawn any more imps. We're stuck at 250. And me and Will were just discussing sort of the interesting points about if the creature limit is place specific at 250 or if it's map specific at 256 and there's 6 heroes spawned elsewhere. So we're going to have to see what happens. I think a player limit would make a lot more sense than a map limit. Does everyone know if this was the case in the original DK? I don't know because I never went this far in the original Dungeon Keeper. I did go a little silly sometimes, making silly amounts of imps, like 100 or so. But the problem being is the original Dungeon Keeper liked that much that you could. Once you got to 100 imps, even if you're on a good computer, it would just lag ridiculously. Because it was just so unoptimized. So I don't know what it was like in the original Dungeon Keeper. It'd be interesting to give a go at some point, but I'm not sure how interested I am in giving that a go. We might give it a go at some point. I just don't know if I can be bothered to deal with the lag is the simple answer. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting challenge, to be fair. It's going to be quite fun to do. We've already killed the 2 archers up here. 2 level 1 archers were able to kill 5 imps, most of whom were level 10. And we had about 125 imps, so it's going to be a tough challenge. Okay, the good news is I found a new job. I'll be moving to UK end of October. Currently looking for a flat. Hey, congrats, man. Honestly, seriously, like trying to get a job at the moment, like I've been trying to look for work for over 2 months and like so far I've only been offered 1 interview. I don't even know when that is yet. So the fact that you've been able to get a job in the current climate in the UK and you're able to move back, seriously, well done, man. You've done an ace job there. I hope you enjoy working there because that's seriously kudos to you. You've been looking since January. Oh, that's brutal. So you've been looking for basically the whole of lockdown. Can't remember where you are at the moment, but certainly in England we went into lockdown in March. So must have been having a rough time trying to find it. But seriously, congrats, man. Let us know how your new job is, because I really hope it works out well for you, man. I remember playing the disc version years ago. It liked way less than the God version for some reason. Yeah, I felt like that might have been the case. I don't know if that was just nostalgia or whatever, but it felt like the disc version liked less. But I wasn't sure. I could, like I said, I could be seeing that through a veil of nostalgia, to be honest. I've got a disc of Dungeon Keeper, but I don't have my USB disc drive at the moment because I lent it to Tim, and he's back in Hull, and I'm obviously in Lincoln. So I can't actually test that theory out at the moment unless I order a new disc drive, which I just can't afford to do at the moment. But that is certainly a fair point. I think Poland got lockdown rules around April or May. The job is digital development engineer in Cheshire. More or less what I've been doing up till now. Trying to find improvement opportunities for processes, designs, and developing solutions in VBA and other languages once I learn them. Sweet, congrats, man. Cheshire, whereabouts is Cheshire? I should really know that. I think that's somewhere in the southwest, but I'm not. I'm not the best for geography. For being a scout, I'm not very good with directions sometimes. But yeah, seriously, that sounds like an ace job, man. I hope it works out well for you. Like, let us know how it goes. When did you say you were moving? End of October. So end of this month then, in a few weeks' time. Damn, do you start at like start of November then? Like, I imagine you're probably gonna move and you'll probably have like a week or so just to like get settled, because it's quite far to move. In between Liverpool and Manchester. Hey, sweet, you'll be in a town called Warrington. I know roughly where you mean now, yeah. Sweet. Flying October 24, I'll start in November as soon as possible. Brilliant. Seriously, man. Like, that would be a job well done either the best of times, but considering the climate at the moment, seriously, well done to you, and let us know how it goes. Like, I really hope it works out well for you, man. Right, let's start frame skipping. So I should have been frame skipping this whole time, so our aim's actually, we're training and we're getting gold and stuff like that. But still, so we'll get that going now. But yeah, let us know how that goes. That sounds like a really fun job, to be fair. So have you been doing that kind of work for long then? Internet connection figured out so I can drop these updates. Yeah, like that is that's one of the things with moving. Obviously, moving has a lot of issues, and internet is just one of them. But hopefully you'll have a decent connection. I don't know what the internet's generally like down in Liverpool. I think a lot of it's on fibre, but I could be well off with that, so don't quote me on it. Hopefully you have decent connection though. If nothing else, not partly out of selfish reasons so you can come watch my streams, but it would also be good to talk to you. But yeah, just for general things like ease of life, being able to like stream videos yourself like Netflix or whatever, just general ease of life. Like as much as I liked having 300 down, 50 up, back when at my original place where I started streaming, I'd be happy with even just like 20 down and 10 up. Like obviously I'd like higher, but even just that is like that at least is enough for you to be able to do whatever you need to do. I've been a VBA automation developer for 3 years now. Oh, nice, man. What is that like, to be fair? Like, so obviously you'll be doing some development stuff, but if I could ask, what kind of specific stuff are you developing? So automation, are you like developing solutions like, I will say hotkeys, but that sounds like a really layman's term and makes your job almost sound simple. I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that. They're like, is it kind of like spreadsheets building in some of the functions and stuff like that? Or am I like way off with that kind of thing? I'm not familiar with the job roles, so... Oh, our gold room has filled up quite considerably, and we've got like 1.7 million gold. Okay, right. Let's expand our gold room so we can get more gold stored up. We'll train more imps, and then we'll look at going to attack, because this is going to be absolutely nuts. I'll do this. It's dangerously easy to describe this job as a simple one, yeah. Fair enough then. I just didn't want to make it sound like it was like... You know what I mean. But yeah, seriously, it sounds like a really fun job, to be fair. Like, personally, I really want to get in on the development scene. I don't... I'm kind of keep bouncing between the idea of whether I want to focus on game development or just app development. But I know I will work in development in some way. So it would be brilliant. I'm glad you're doing a... Oh, bleeding out. You can create some easy solutions, of course, but the difficulty is proportional to function up. Fuck. Give me a moment. There we go. Right, you can create some easy solutions, of course, but difficulty is proportional to functionalities implemented. That sounds about right with a lot of tax, to be honest. It's as complicated as you make it, or as the person who's asking you to do it has made it. You want some basic filters in your Excel? Gotcha. What are you trying there? You want to verify, validate, process, and map data you get from a database, then stick it into pivot tables? Yeah, I can imagine. Like, some things are really easy and will take all of about half an hour, and other things take 1,000 times longer. Oh, man. To be fair, like that can be said for a lot of development, so I imagine that's not too much different to most development jobs, to be honest. It really depends on what you are doing. So I remember when I was down in Peterborough for a while, I actually made a small app for Adam while I was working as escape room. And the app was for track and trace, because obviously we needed to keep track of people's details, contact details for COVID. And I offered to do it for him. And one of the things that gets me, and this isn't Adam specifically, I'm just using it as an example, is that people don't realise how easy and hard some like what is an easy task and what is a hard task when it comes to development. So it's like he asked how difficult would it be for me to just output these every thing every group that would come in would take details for, how hard would it be for me to put it in a separate text file with the data and that? It was like that's probably really difficult. It'll probably take you forever. It was like, actually no, that's piece of piss. Really easy. I can't remember how long it took me, but it really wasn't long to put that together. And then there was something else he asked me, and I can't remember what it was. But it was something that he was like, that probably won't take too long, right? And I was like, actually, no, not that I can't do it, but that will take me a lot longer to do. I can't remember what that task was, but I know it was something that would have required a lot more effort. Yeah, they do require some heavy brain work, imagination, and creativity. To be fair, that it's the creativity and the thinking outside the box, coming up with solutions that aren't necessarily. You want them to be the best solution, but sometimes it's finding solutions that are the best solution for a situation you're working in. And sometimes it can be quite creative. Like, you get some real opportunities to try and be creative in this manner. Through a perfect example is a client wanting you to implement a teeny simple checkbox quickly because it's such an easy thing to do, right? Yeah, but what is that checkbox going to do, and where is it going to go? Because if, I don't know what it'd be like for your work, but if you're working, say, Visual Studio, and you've just got a simple Windows form application, sure, you can throw in a checkbox in seconds, and if you're just wanting it to check if the user's a robot or not, like make the user check it, that takes all of about 30 seconds to set up. But if you're, I don't know, if you're coding it all from scratch, writing all the background code yourself, and you want it, I don't know, you want it to basically only be enabled if they've got connection to the internet, and if you want them to basically check if they are a robot, but it also needs to check like the mouse movements to verify they're not actually a robot and stuff like that. It suddenly gets a whole lot more complicated. So, like, the thing that gets me is I've not worked as an app developer, although it'd be interesting to do so. But it would be really interesting to see, because some people don't realize, and I feel like it requires that communication between the client and the developer to understand exactly what is needed. Because obviously the client doesn't know how difficult it is, and some things they would assume would be really difficult. It's like, no, easy, can do that in seconds, and the other things they'd be like easy, and it would be, it's like, no, actually that's difficult for, or some situations just can't even be done for X reasons. So if you check it, it downloads Bonsai, buddy. Oh, nothing big really. When the user checks the checkbox, he's supposed to get the VIP. What? That gets the VIP premium. What is that even meant to mean? What, does he suddenly get dark mode enabled and you don't get dark mode enabled without that checkbox or something like that? Oh, man. I know what a friend of mine from uni, Pepsi, he also streams. He runs his own app development company. And I know he tweets sometimes about some of the things that he gets asked by his clients. And, oh man, some of the things he's been asked that he's tweeted about, just, I really feel sorry for him and other like app developers of any kind who just have to deal with that crap. That's the point. The client comes in with an idea of a checkbox without even mentioning the complex stuff it has to do. That's crazy. Yeah, and the thing is, part of it is like, obviously they don't know all the complicated stuff that it's got to do, and they don't recognize that fact. And it's like, okay, fair, that's obviously my job to know that, not yours. But from what I've been told, it's when you explain that to them and they don't accept that either A, it can't be done for one reason or another, or B, it can be done, but it's far more complicated than what they think it is, and therefore it's going to take a lot longer to implement. From what I gather, that is like a lot of the biggest issues that a lot of developers get. Anyway, a lot of talking, so I am going to keep talking to people, but I'm also going to start like progressing onwards, because we've got 250 imps, most of whom are maxed out at level 10. So let's really start pushing this, shall we? That sounds like overtime. Oh boy. Save game. Yes, I will save game. I think I already did, but I'm going to save it anyway. Thank you very much, Will, for reminding me. Oh boys, didn't take long for that to come back in, didn't it? I also need to get a kettle for my own room, so I don't need to like go to my kitchen every time I want a cup of tea. Like, to be fair, the kitchen in my house is literally just opposite my bedroom door, so I don't need to go far. But if I had a kettle in my room, I wouldn't even need to walk away from the stream. And unfortunately, my housemates are in, and the kettle belongs to one of them, so I can't just grab the kettle and run off with it like I did in my old house. Here we go. They're coming out. So yeah, I can't just run off with the kettle like I did in my old house. If I did that, my housemate, who the kettle belongs to, she would kill me. And quite rightly, but she would kill me. Although she's got a really fancy kettle. You can set the temperature of what you want the water to boil to. I'm not going to lie, when I first saw that, it boggled my mind. She showed me when I came over to visit at one point, and it was just staggering. It blew my mind. It really did. Having an important room at the other side of your bedroom is super useful. I have a bathroom like that at the moment. Oh, yeah. I remember when at one of my student accommodations, I did have an ensuite. And that was really sweet. That was quite nice to have. The only thing was the water was always cold. The showers were freezing. And they weren't big. I remember being cramped up like this. The showers were great if you were small and you liked cold showers. But if you're big like me and liked hot showers, nightmare. But it is really nice to have like a bathroom or a kitchen close by. So, this is a really old house. It's ancient. It's like 300 odd years old. Anyway, so we're getting to combat now. We have lost. No, we haven't lost any imps. We have not lost any imps. The imps are winning. Thank you for subbing, Will. I wasn't expecting anyone to subscribe at this point, but thank you very much for the sub. Oh man, the imps are winning. And we only lost one imp. We only lost one imp. Alright, let's get rid of you. Spawn that one imp we lost and just throw him straight in there. I am amazed. That was brilliant. That worked absolutely beautifully. Oh. I can. You might. So I'm now at 151 imps, and I've got the demon spawn. That does suggest that it might be global. You are right, Will. That does suggest you might be global. Also, you are now the stream boss, Will. Have fun being decimated by any minor events that happen on stream. But yeah, that does suggest global. So we are now at 252 imps. That's interesting. That does suggest that it is global. So if we grab loads of imps and knock these doors down, we know heroes are meant to spawn. Heroes aren't spawning. Heroes are not spawning. So, yeah, it looks like it might be global. You might be right. Also, yeah, William Warhacks is a super name. I think it fits the whole, like, stream boss thing really well. The boss that is William Warhacks will prevail. But yeah, it looks like it is global. That is very interesting. That is very interesting indeed. So that means that what we are, we're at 252 imps. So there are 4 other creatures. And hang on, wait. There's 4 creatures up here. There's these spiders. Yeah, heroes can't spawn. So the reason we can't get to 256 is because there's the 4 spiders up here. So we're already at the maximum for the whole level. Interesting. Okay, I honestly would have thought it would have been set so that it might be 250. Yeah, it might be 255 total. But I'm pretty sure there's 4 spiders up here. We're at 252. It might be 255 total. I could see why it would be 255. but I think it's 256 because I'm pretty sure it's 4 imps up here. So let's see if we can just progress. I'm not gonna lie, part of me is minorly disappointed because it means that it means that we can't see all our imps get into one big fight. That's a good point actually. Let's save it. I can't use it. I can't use the steel hero. I can use the increased level, but I think everything was max level anyway, so it was just a waste. But yeah, I cannot use the steel hero. So it's got a hard cap to not let the map limit go above 255 or 256. I think it's 256. This is absolutely incredibly... Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have called it. I honestly would have thought it would have been player specific. I can understand why they would keep track of the total count of AI agents globally. I would want to keep track of that too. But I wouldn't have thought the limit would have been global. I honestly would have thought it would be set to player specific for this reason. Because this means that you can basically bypass levels by just... Obviously, if you've got the gold. If you don't have the gold, so it's easy on this one because we've got gems. But if you've got the gold, you can just bypass heroes spawning, which is a very cheesy way of doing it. But I am going to remember it just because, why not? Like, just if I get stuck on a level, that could be a very cheesy way of bypassing the level. This way, the imps can kill the dungeon heart without being killed. Yeah, that's true. Although I'm not sure how we'll get the... I'm going to have to possess the imps to attack the dungeon heart, I think. Why are they all working? What are they... Oh, all our imps are working on that. Well, that actually makes it easy to actually grab them all now. Would it make things impossible? Pun not intended. Nah, come on, you got to own the pun, man. You got to own the pun. I don't think so. In theory... Oh, I didn't see what you put. This could work on level 20. I think this could and couldn't work. Okay, so hang on. So you won't get up to the absolute max because you've got the blue AI keeper, and they're going to be making creatures anyway. But you could use this to try and slow them down, which would be interesting. And yeah, you could use this to stop hero spawning. In level 20, you get the temple. You could speedrun it by killing an avatar and create all imps. They can't respawn. That, honestly, that's going to be an imp. That's a very good idea for speedrunning, actually. That's a very good idea for speedrunning. It'll be interesting. It would either do one or two things. Either he won't be able to spawn and they'll progress the game and you win. Or he can't spawn and the game crashes. It would be one of the two. And based on the fact that this already has shown loopholes, I would not be surprised if the game crashed, but we'll have to give that a go at some point. Having max amount of imps will block avatar spawn or something, yeah. You will reach the limit faster because blue is helping. That is very true. You wouldn't be able to use it to weaken blue, at least not initially. You could then use it by maxing out imps. And every time, if you were managing to kill his creatures one at a time, and you were able to keep spawning imps on top of that, you would be able to get him to stop getting creatures back. But at the end of the day, blue has a finite amount of gold anyway. He eventually runs out. So it'll be a lot of effort for not much point. But certainly, for being able to deal with the heroes, this is a very interesting concept. Level scripts seem to count instances of units. If they can't spawn, there are 0 of them. That's a good point, yeah, because it keeps track of how many of each unit, doesn't it? I forgot what the scripts were like. Yeah, that's a good point. We'll have to, you know what? So what I'll do is, for next stream, my housemates just got home. So what I'll do is, maybe not for next stream, but as I keep streaming, I'll play through the original campaign, and we'll just try each level where we can. Probably won't be able to for level 5. We'll probably speedrun level 5 because I hate level 5. But where we can, we'll see if we can just break the game. See where we can break it. Using these methods. This is the original campaign, so it's not New Game Plus. New Game Plus might have fixes in it that stop you doing this. I just want to throw that out there. But certainly it'll be interesting to see if we can manage it for the OG campaign. For speedrun, you only need to defeat heroes. Are there not spawned heroes present? The ones that are already inside the level at the very start. Yeah, they were already present, Paplock. I've already killed them. So, they're gone. No, he means the heroes that start off at the start of the level, Will. So, like the 2 archers here, at least that's what I think he means. So, they were there, but obviously I've already killed them. So, this is quite interesting. Anyway, let's, Oh, what? We have some not full levels. Right, okay. Let's progress on. Oh, no, I didn't want to zoom in. Alright, here we go. Let's press on, because at this point, the heroes can't do bug all. They can't spawn. I'm just picturing the heroes, like, on the edge of their portals that allow them into, like, the underworld. And they're just hammering on these portals, trying to charge through. And they can't get through, but they can see through this clear screen that their map is just being taken over by the Dark Dungeon Master. Oh, that I can just picture the knight just belting the portal, just like, God's sake, just word for God's sake. Oh, the idea amuses me to no end, that does. Oh man, in the levels, especially later on, might be a problem for level 10 imps. Yeah, but it'll be worth a shot. The thing is, some levels you won't be able to do with only imps, because the thing is, you're going to run out of gold. So we can do it on this level because we have infinite gold and we can keep spawning and we can wait for as long as we want and we can train the imps for as much as we want. We can't do that on like level 5, for example, because there's a finite amount of gold and we wouldn't be able to get the imps up high enough to deal with the enemy keeper on that one. So it's a bit of a shame. Keepers hacks, heroes can't enter. This is what happens when you're like 10,000th in a queue trying to log into an MMORPG game. Oh, yeah, it's just filled with imps, man. Oh, man. This has amused me to no end. It really has. Also, I really need to... How much money is necessary to spawn 255 imps? You know what? I would need to make... I would actually prefer to make a little C# script to work that out. Let's put it this way. To make an imp at the moment costs 37,950 gold. And that would be to make imp 253. So, it's going to be a lot. Because it's going to start at 150 and it's going to increase by 150 every time. So, just like call a government number, there are too many people waiting, you'll be disconnected trying to get... Yeah. Oh, can you imagine the heroes just like listening to like elevator music? Just you are being put on hold, like la 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 la. They're just having to listen to elevator music while they're trying to beat down this portal. Oh, I wish I could make a skit of this, because making a skit of a video like that would be absolutely hilarious. Oh, that would actually be brilliant. This is absolutely our tax, guys. Is the X to X plus 1 cost increase constant? Yeah, so the cost of the imp always increases by 150 gold. It's just a constant increase of 150. So it starts at 150, then 300, then 450, then 600, and so on through there. So it'll be a really easy script to make, because it would just be... X equals 150, Y equals 0, for I equals 0, I is less than 256, I plus plus, and then in that for loop, you just do, I think X is 150, isn't it? Y is 0, Y equals Y plus X, and then below that do x plus equals 150, and it'll just slowly increase through there. The only thing is, it'll be that high that I don't even know if you'd be able to use an int of you. Probably have to use like a float or something. Just because, I mean, might not go outside the boundaries of an int, but you never know. Oh boy, anyway, let's finish this level, shall we? Let's see if we can, I keep picking up instead of still train. You know what, we're gonna save and we're gonna frame skip just so they're all level 10, just because we can at this point. Just because we can. I missed it, why would it go beyond the boundaries of an int? Integers have, at least in C#, I don't know about other programming languages, they have a maximum, well, in all languages because it's a case of memory, there's a maximum number that an integer can go to. Int should be 32-bit on common architecture. Yeah, to be fair, it's 32-bit memory, so it should go pretty high. Never mind then. I'm being stupid. I know there's a theoretical limit to how high a number an integer can store. I just can't remember what that number is off the top of my head. For some reason, I have like 2.147 million in my head. It might be closer to 2.147 trillion. So I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. It's high enough that generally you don't need to worry about it being an issue. Signed in is 2 to the power 31 is close to 2 billion. Yeah, fair enough. Integer has a max of 32,767 VBA. Okay, that's really small, actually. That's really low. I know in C# it's a lot higher than that. But it's interesting that that is assigned 16-bit. Ah, fair enough. You clearly remember the data types a lot better than I do, Will. Ah, called a short. Okay, I am familiar with shorts, yeah. One that I actually use quite a bit, and I have been questioned about this, but I use it just for like low memory usage. Yeah, as opposed to a long. I use bytes and S bytes. So like bytes range from -128 up to 128, and S bytes are 0 to 256, or 0 to 255, sorry. And that is a 8-bit, or is it a 4-bit? No, I think it's 8-bit for bytes and S bytes. But they're like pretty cool because if you're only counting small things, they actually save a lot of memory over a whole application. It like one of the things that gets me is it's quite amusing, quite interesting how quickly you can fill up your memory by end up having all of these big variables that you either don't use or use, but you can use small memory storage variables for the same deal. So despite being a programmer, I haven't a background idea any CS whatsoever. I studied power engineering, as in power plants, renewables, nuclear energy, fluid mechanics. Ah, interesting. To be fair, mate, if you can do VBA and you can do stuff like that, you can still program some better than some of the people I knew at uni. And I was a computer science student, so don't worry about it. At the end of the day, if you can program, that's great. So it's honestly, like, I love programming. As much as it can be really stressful sometimes, it can be a lot of fun to do. And it can be really rewarding, so the things you can make sometimes. Yeah, we filled our treasure haul again. So you can be efficient by using 2 to the power 8 unsigned chars globally for all creatures in the game. Ah, interesting. Yeah, that would be pretty true, to be fair. That would work. Okay, no, wait. Come on. Oh, no, we're not going up that high with the frame skipping. Come on. Hurry up and all max out. We'll finish this level, and then I'll probably save it and call the stream there. Because, well, this part of the stream's been going for an hour and 20, and there was some parts of the stream beforehand when the internet died. But I think I've been going for about 2 hours by that point. But I'll be pretty, like, I'm pretty happy. This has gone really well. Like, I'm amazed some of you have come back. I'm really grateful that some of you have come back. It's been brilliant. I am going to try and start streaming again. So it's like, I'm just amazed some of you came back is all. Like, because obviously I've not streamed in ages. And it's great to be able to see some of you and catch up with you. And like, yeah, I hope you get better soon. Take care of yourself, man. And Pablo, it's great to hear that like you've got a new job and you're getting started soon. Like, best of luck to your new job, man. I noticed something, Stelly. I lost all my respect to you. You didn't cap the 2 towers. Oh no. Oh no, no, no! Will you ever forgive me, Paplock? Oh, how can I forgive myself? No! It's too late now. I've lost all honor in this regime. Oh boy. You can conveniently store the size of that array in 1 byte. That's true, to be fair, yeah. Oh man. See, now our imps won't actually attack. Oh man, come on, come on. So you know what? I'll just sit here and slowly take the heart apart with the imp, shall we? Oh, it might be here for a while. I'm half tempted to go claim the spiders just because we can. It's okay, I'll be kind. Some respect is restored by claiming these tiles. It's not that bad. Yes! I have saved some small part of my dignity. For the first time in 23 years, I have restored a small portion of my dignity. I give it all of about 5 seconds before I blow it on something else stupid. Train skip. I'm not sure if that will... Yeah, it seems to be doing it to some extent. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh man, come on, take it down! Honestly, my finger's getting sore already, and we've barely made any progress. Wait, no, frame skipping's a terrible idea, because the heart regenerates health, and I'm not going to be able to, like, I'm not going to be able to click as fast as it regenerates health as it does that, so... Is this where the speedrun dies? Yeah, probably. Okay, no, I'm not spending all this time. I'm gonna go claim the spiders. Partly because that'll answer if it is 255 or 256. Level 10 Imps DPS is bigger. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is. So... Alright. Oh, so it is 3 spiders. I thought it was 4 spiders. So you were right again, Will. That's 2-0 to you. You were right twice, I was wrong twice. So yeah, the maximum is a global variable. It's not a player variable. And it is 255. That is definitely an interesting piece of knowledge to have there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. We'll go on to the next level. And then I'm getting the stream there. Because... Oh, they're dealing with that. No, I'm going to pull them away. Wait, one of them is level 7? How has one of them got to level 7? Oh, well. Either way, so where's the... Can't use that one. Transfer creature. Transfer level 7. No, I'm sure it's normally level 5. Unless it's somehow got leveled up from... Oh, it might have got leveled up from... the increased levels I use, but then I don't understand why they weren't just destroy the damn thing. Is it? Oh, okay, maybe I'm just misremembering then. It would not be the first time. It would not be the first time. I quite often forget things, to be fair, so... Right, okay, now we'll do a bit of frame skipping, because they will be stronger than Dungeon Heart. They've just taken time to destroy it. There we go. That's a little bit closer. Oh man, I'm a little bit let down that we didn't get to do a big fight of the imps. At some point I'll have to come back to this level and we'll just make it so that I cap myself at like 200 imps and then just do a big fight of solely imps. Because that would be pretty fun to do at some point. That would be really fun to do. I might do it next stream. You know, I'll complete this, and I'll do it next stream. Because why not? I'm gonna go to next one. We'll save it. And now save it over another save, just so I've got save for level 5 ready. Save. Second bug rate.
Game saved.
There we go. Because now I've got to save the level 5 ready, and I'll probably just speed run through level 5 because I absolutely hate level 5. I'll probably do a playthrough of the whole original campaign just to get back into streaming, but we'll do some fun twists on it. So, yeah, I know I've said it several times already. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. It's been brilliant to be able to talk to you guys again. It seems to be working. Obviously, as I said, I do still have some internet issues. Occasionally, it does still die. If a stream dies at any point, just give it a couple of minutes. It'll be me restarting the router, and I'll get back to streaming afterwards. But yeah, I should be able to start streaming again, and it's brilliant. So I don't know when I'll next stream. I'll put something up on Twitter. I'll put something in the Discord for when I do. It'll probably be Thursday or Friday. And I'll confirm it. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and in the Discord. And again, thank you very much for joining in. It's been brilliant seeing you guys, and hopefully we can start growing the channel back up. We can keep having some fun laughs, get back to speed running, do a few of the other things that I mentioned I was going to do beforehand. So yeah. Right, guys, take care, and I'll see you next time. Look after yourself, guys.